Thames, and the final of the Senior B Championship for the Lawrence Memorial Cup. Mercury Bay against Thames at Rhodes Park, and unfortunately the weather gods are not with us. It's a damp old day in Thames, and the surface at Rhodes Park will no doubt reflect all of this rain.
You made the final. How's it been?
Yeah, it's been a good year. Sort of bit of a rough start, but we've sort of started to peak sort of towards the end of the year, and we've got there. So yeah, ready for a big game today.
Yeah. Have you played your opposition before?
Yeah, we've played them a couple of times, a couple of close losses. So yeah, obviously looking to turn the tables today.
Yeah. Do you think them having to travel so far is going to make a difference?
It's definitely beneficial for us. Obviously, yeah, playing away from Whitianga, it's a long haul. So yeah, no, it's definitely going to be beneficial for us to play them at Thames.
And it's pretty wet ground. It's going to be forwards rugby today, is it?
Yep, I would imagine, mate. It'll be pretty much forward orientated, with obviously looking for a lot of territory and yeah, keeping hold of the possession.
Cool. And you're happy with this side? No major injuries?
No, we've had a pretty good run with injuries coming into the final. So yeah, touch wood, we'll stick with that, and we'll yeah, the side's fitting well. So good.
Has it been a good season so far?
Oh, it's been a very good season for us as a club on the whole. It's just right from the start, we've been building really well, and this is what you build up for the finals day. So, no, we're really happy on and off the field with the culture and the way things are going. It's been really good to be involved.
Yeah. And team's good? You haven't had to deal with any injuries lately?
No, we've had actually, touch wood, we've had a good year this year, no injuries. We've managed to, keep them down, and I think it's just the boys are fit and doing the right things, and it's a lot easier to coach a side when you haven't got any injuries, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. And what's your plan with it's pretty soft under the foot today, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty soft underfoot, but we're not going to change anything. We've been playing around in rugby all year, but finals rugby, we'll just keep it simple and then get into that attacking zone. We'll have a go. That's what it's about. Enjoying it.
Yep. And how have you gone against teams lately?
Yeah, we've won the last two games against them, but it's always been a good battle. They're a very strong side, and obviously being their home ground today, it's they'll be up for it. But so are we. So we just got to go there and enjoy it, and just take it to them.
Mm-hmm. It's a fairly new side this season. A lot of players new to the team this year.
Yeah, yes, there is. There's a few young guys in the team. Just over there at the Bay, I mean, you've got that same core that are here all the time, which build this side. But there's new and old. There's guys that have been in this club, played here probably 15 years ago. Senior players, and they're still playing. So that's what it's like over there. It's good.
Yeah. Oh well, good luck for the final.
Thank you. Cheers, mate.
That's what it's like in a lot of country clubs. Well, how did they get here? Mercury Bay got here on the first try when they beat Coromandel, and then Coromandel had another go, but Thames gave them quite a beating. So Thames in their blue and black against Mercury Bay, coming out now with the gold trim on their jerseys, and that rain just got heavier.
Playing into a heck of a headwind, Mercury Bay. Thames with the advantage in the first 40 minutes, but sometimes in conditions like this, mate, you actually wonder if it is an advantage.
Yeah.
Certainly playing into it. When you're passing, the ball's going to come your way from lineouts, which you're just about to see the first of. Often the ball goes your way. And it did there. Mercury Bay winning the steal.
It sure did, and they're doing what you would expect of a well-drilled forward pack. They're just moving at short steps. They've gone nearly 10 metres now. It's starting to decompose a little bit.
Well, the time's your friend playing at the wind, and if you got the ball, you control the pace of the game. You want to use up as much of it as you can when you're in this part of the field.
Oop, little dropsies from Hamilton, and it's been picked up and taken away by McDowell, and McDowell takes advantage of the error in midfield by Mercury Bay, who are looking really good in their transfers, and then suddenly the cold fingers and Thames get a try.
And Sean Perry, as we look in the replay, is going to be annoyed with himself here. It was a good drive. Maybe they went a little bit too far and got stagnant. And then look at the tackle there made. Perry jersey 15, then let go. Unfortunately, his man didn't go on the ground. He went under the black dot. Got 5, which will pretty easily be converted to 7, and has. Now for some unforeseen reason, Mace, the rain is gone for the brief moment.
That's the sort of weather you get.
Mercury Bay have got an opportunity. They've got good field position. Once again, driving close and over.
Oh, that's a good try. That is a very good try. Is it Casca? Yep. Scott Casca gets up. And they brought that from 5 metres out. Look at this. Good line-out win at the front of the line-out by Jared Hill, and then a very well-constructed drive, and Thames had no answer to that.
Yeah, well drilled in this department, aren't they? We've seen that a lot. Look at the leg drive from all 8 of the forwards. Had an opportunity, but the rain may not be here, but the wind is. Really difficult conversion.
Well, there's gold at the end of the rainbow. Let's see if there's gold at the end of this conversion. No, there's not. So 7 points to 5 at the break. Thames got their try under the posts and got the conversion. Mercury Bay's was out wide, no conversion. They trail by 2 in the Senior B final at Thames Valley on finals day at Rhodes Park in Thames. And these people are under the shelter of the grandstand roof, and they'll be very thankful for that.
Really strong message at half-time you'd expect from Mercury Bay, saying the wind's not going to win it for you this half. 2 points in arrears. They should win all the field position. Boy, they still got to be good enough to put it through the hands, still be good enough to convert any opportunity they get.
And good enough not to allow the ball to lie on the ground like that. Well, they've got away with it. And in fact, the knock-on's turned into a penalty, so they've really done well out of that particular, their own error, Mercury Bay, and they've managed to get to a scoring situation.
Yeah, that's okay too, Mace, regardless. They get down to this quarter of the field, they can walk away with 3 or 5, 7 points every occasion. Well, the scoreboard just keeps mounting, and they're in the lead for the first time.
So the boys from over the hill, the other side of the Coromandel Peninsula from where we are now, have taken the lead by a point.
Gee, it's getting muddy underfoot, aren't they? They really have to concentrate. Scrum time, get your feet up a little bit.
Great work from Mansell. He's got in there and he's hassled and he's bastled and he's got Big Campbell to the ground. Now, can his forwards help him? No, they can't. But that was a pretty wonky old pass out into midfield where Downs does pretty well to go back towards the forwards, and we'll start again, thank you.
Damn well, he's won themselves a penalty.
Ah, gee, that's somebody trying to collapse. That's a very good piece of work from Thames.
Downs in particular, because he went in really strong, held his feet, went in, he T-boned a little bit, but was strong enough to hold them up, and Mercury Bay collapsed them all. Doing that gives them 3 points.
And McDowell gets his team into the legs. And Mrs. PJW gets her sign on the tally.
Big Hamish Brown rumbling it up.
He is a big lump too, isn't he?
Thames doing what they have to do now into this wind. Holding onto the ball. Don't give it to Mercury Bay so they have the opportunity to score. Keep the discipline. The other team that are in the lead in this final.
Donnelly gets down into the attacking zone. The old centering kick didn't quite work. Late charge.
Feet taken out. Late charge.
Don't care. Penalty over where the ball landed. Doesn't matter exactly what it is. Now, this is a great chance for Thames. Look at them all pointing at the posts. Let's extend our lead here, guys.
Just made it a bit easier for the kicker too, haven't they?
McDowell stubs it a little bit, but over she goes, straight down the middle. And Thames have won it. 13 points to 8. Jared McDowell, the hero, he scored the try. He kicked all the goals. Mercury Bay, they're not happy. They're not even close to happy.
Well, it was a heck of a second half by Thames. And with it comes the spoils.
Great win, eh?
Yeah, awesome win today. Yeah, she was muddy conditions, but the boys pulled through.
Doesn't matter your club. Doesn't matter your grade. You got the cup. Winners.
Ah, Grinnets.